So this is one of my serious songs, seriously. Live out near Joshua Tree these days. And a buddy of mine came over about 2 years ago when I used to stay at this motel out there a lot, right across the street from the canteen that we hang out at. And he was telling me this, he said, oh, we went out bike riding up to this place where Willie Boy's buried, and started going off. And I said, you know, who's Willie Boy? And he said, oh, he's this, you didn't hear about Willie Boy? He's like the legendary guy around here, the old Indian. He started kind of short story, and I was intrigued by it, and so I decided to do some research and write a song about it. And this guy Willie Boy, about 1906, it was the last posse, the last horseman posse that ran to California, and he wanted to marry this gal named Lola, and his dad did not like him, and her dad didn't like him, and so he wouldn't let her hang out with him. And Willie kept coming around, and one day he comes around, and the pops is out there beating on Lola, and Willie steps in to, get him off him. They get into it. He ends up killing the dad. And there's a lot of stuff going on at the time, the yellow press, all, and a lot of stuff political. And so depending on what version of the story you read, the press had him just billed as this outlaw. But he wasn't. And so him and Lola went, the tribal council said it was self-defense, but him and the local lawman wanted to get him. And so him and Lola went taking off, and they kept him on the run for like 17 days because he knew how to survive out there in the desert and knew where all the food was stashed and all that. And about the 15th day or so, Lola thought she was slowing Willie Boy down, so she ended up shooting herself. And the posse did quit following him, but the one Sheriff Cooper ended up going after him, and this is their story. Willie Boy and Lola, young lovers time ago, planned to build a family and a home of their own. Lola's pa said Willie ain't fit for little low. Laid a hold of Lola's heart and drove her to the floor. Say a prayer for Willie Boy and Lola. Is your world that they're running from to New Dixie Mine? Willie Boy was angered, he charged in through the door, threw old Mike from Lola and drove him to the floor. Old man drew a cannon to take poor Willie's heart. Saw the flash of Willie's steel that blew the world apart. Say a prayer for Willie Boy and Lola. Is your world that they're running from to New Dixie Mine? Willie's people deemed him fit now for his bride. Lawman saw him guilty, the last posse they did ride. He took after Willie, who ran now with his wife, through whitewater canyons to increase his rising tide. Say a prayer for Willie Boy and Lola. Is your world that they're running from to New Dixie Mine? Many days evaded, the posse now grows near. Lola aims her final round and shot through her heart and tears. Was in the world it ended, and Willie ran like wind. He took the life of Lola, now she's given one for him. Say a prayer for Willie Boy and Lola. Is your world that they're running from to New Dixie Mine. The riders in disbanded, Sheriff Cooper followed lone on the Ruby Mountain with the bell for whom it tolls. Willie shots declaring where would be the stand. Sheriff rose beneath him, demanding Willie's hands. Say a prayer for Willie boy and Lola. It's your world that they're running from to New Dixie Mine. Sheriff Cooper followed to the top they stayed on the Ruby Mountain with the bell for whom it tolls. Willie shots declaring where would be the stand. Sheriff rose beneath him, demanding Willie's hands. Say a prayer for Willie boy and Lola. It's your world that they're running from to New Dixie Mine. Willie turned around, took a bullet to the heart. To be now with Lola, their worlds would never part. Resting there beside him when his guns were bare as bone, Sheriff World granted Willie's wish to take his Lola home. Say a prayer for Willie boy and Lola. It's your world that they're running from to New Dixie Mine. Willie boy and Lola, then they made their home at New Dixie Mine. They'd never be alone. I offer not to follow on to the spot they lay, for the winds of Willie's ghost defend them to this day. Say a prayer for Willie boy and Lola. It's your world that they're running from to New Dixie Mine. Is your world that they're running from to New Dixie Mine. Thank you very much. Apologize, I was about ready to yell line. I forgot the line of that first there.